So Warhammer 40k's Darktide has officially launched in all of its glory, and the much anticipated crafting system is finally non-existent? What's going on, guys? My name is Tychus. I wanted to put together a quick news update video for you guys on Warhammer 40k's Darktide, going over what to expect in the next major patch that is coming in the Grimdark future. By the way, all these source material quoted here are from articles at tyicusgaming.com. I will have links to them in the description down below if you are interested in reading the full post yourself. So firstly, it's no surprise that the in-game cosmetic shop is not a fan favorite right now. The community has been in an uproar since its introduction during the launch of Warhammer 40k's Darktide, citing that it pretty much mirrors that of a free-to-play, predatory approach to monetization. Currently, you can pay real money for Aquillas, the in-game premium currency that you can in turn use to buy these cosmetics. The problem is that there is no 101 equivalent exchange for the items. Take for example this bundle for the Ogre skin. It costs 2400 Aquillas. Well, if you take a look at the Aquillas, you would have to make a combination of purchases or paying more than you need just to get this bundle, thus leaving you with leftover Aquillas that you may or may not use in the future. So the developers at Fat Shark realized that the fans are definitely not a fan of the current in-game cosmetic shop. Taking a look at the article, the co-founder at Fat Shark, Martin Wallen, said, "We forgot to add one of the bundles. The idea was always to be 101. We realized a bit too late that one of the bundles wasn't in. It takes a bit of time to get approved and stuff like that, but we for sure need to improve that, and we hear people. We got that one wrong. And we need to rectify that to make sure people don't have that friction at all." Also, in another quote from the article, game director Anders the Gear said that it was an honest mistake on our part as the team focused on fixing bugs during the beta period. Though he understands players will be skeptical of that answer, the Gear also explained why the switch to an in-game currency was an important move for making the cosmetic store much easier to manage. So the developers at Fat Shark are hard at work in overhauling the in-game cosmetic shop. As we do know, they are planning on implementing an in-game currency which you can earn by playing the game. I'm guessing they are going to try to bring some of the more successful features from the Vermintide series over to Darktide. Secondly, let's talk about the crafting system. The developers at Fat Shark have been working very hard on finishing the crafting system for Darktide as well. While it may seem odd that the crafting system is merely a shell of what was promised, there is a good reason to it. A quote from Victor Magnus, who is the head of design at Fat Shark, said, "We had another crafting system that we realized just wasn't good enough. So we ripped it out and started over and created a completely new crafting system, which will be much better. When we took that decision, it was not a happy day in the office, but we felt that we had to do it, and it's going to come, and it's going to come very soon." So basically, the older crafting system that the devs had built didn't meet their standards, thus prompting them to create the system that we are currently patiently waiting for. That is the Consecrate, Earn, Combine, Rebless, and Refine options. He goes on to say in the article that if they had decided to release a bad system into the game, it would have been very difficult to remove the system entirely when players are already using it in the game. From a player's perspective, it just makes the devs look bad on all ends. So there you have it, guys, a little bit of news on what the developers at Fat Shark are working on. Overhauling the in-game cosmetic shop is definitely their main focus right now. Personally, I'm glad the developers at Fat Shark are owning up to their mistakes and are working to rectify it as well. As for the crafting system, we don't know how well this new crafting system will be until we get our hands on it. As of right now, we just have to believe that the new system is better than what they had originally intended for us. Anyways, hopefully this video gave you guys a little insight and answers to some of the questions you might have had for Warhammer 40k's Darktide. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.